I thought you might forget.
Yeah, I got it. So, like whenever we have few text, like let's say for example, we have this SKU number, okay, and we only
Okay.
want to extract the first three letters of this SKU number, or we only want the middle 110 number, okay, or we only want the last two uh, text text uh, text format from this number. So how can we do that? So those are the things that we're gonna learn today. So basically, we'll try to understand length function. Okay,
Okay.
length of function. So what this length function does is it gives you an idea like what is the length of the string. Let's say, for example, I have something like the name is Sayyed, okay, and I just want
Mm-hmm.
to understand what is the length. Okay, it's 4. Now, as it is the smallest one, I mean, it's just 4 digits, right? It's just 4 text characters. So I can easily say that it's 4. But what about like when it comes to this text, I cannot count, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for all of this, right? So there should be some formula which clearly indicates that what is the length of this string. So the length will make you clear picture like what is the amount of characters that this string has. Okay, now the definition of the string is that like it's a mixture of numeric and alphanumeric text. It's a mixture of words and numbers, or it can be only words. So that's the definition of string. Just remember that. So even the length will consider spaces as one of the characters. Okay, space as one character.
Okay.
Even the special characters as one character. So if you just count these characters, the one windshield wipers hash 110. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Space as one. Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, again one more space, 19, 20, 21, 22. So that's what we are getting here, okay?
Okay.
Now, what is the purpose of length? So why do we need it? So I'll just give you a few more scenarios where, like let's say, for example, this one, okay? This column. Now, normally SKU number should be of same length, right? Normally, like when you are running a company, SKU number should be same length, should be of same length, right? Let's say, for example, this is like three text, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? 8 characters, and it should be same characters across whole data, right? That's the standard we have set up.
Okay.
So let's see what is going on here. Now there are like almost every SKU number is 8 characters, but there is only one character which is of 10 digits, right? Or 10 alphanumeric characters. So this is like deviating the rule, right? So we can easily identify using length function, right? So this is the odd one out of this. So that's the purpose. Let's say you have an employee IDs. You have like thousands of employee IDs, and each employee ID is only of 5 characters. And we just want to check the rule that all of the employee IDs have five length character, or they are less than that or more than that. So you can use the length function and you can find out that. So is it clear to you?
Yes, I
So
can understand. Yes.
so what is the basic purpose of the length is that it gives the number of characters in a cell. Okay.
Okay.
and uh, its purpose is to largely identify the variation in the data. Let's say if employee number is deviating from a rule that it is not 5 digits. So that's what we do with length function. Apart from these things, I'll also show you how to use length function with other text functions. Okay, we'll discuss
Okay.
that as well. Let's define the like what we're gonna discuss today. We're gonna discuss left function, right function, mid function, and let's see we have substring, and let's see we have search, let's see we have trim, and let's see what we have over, upper, and proper. Okay, and also find. Let's go with find as well. Okay, this is the most important one. Find also. So these are the things that we will discuss. Like already we have discussed the length function. Let's go with some other functions. Okay. So this is a basic data set. Just we will try to understand. So our objective here is that like we just want to extract the leftmost 3 characters. Okay. The leftmost 3 characters out of this SKU number. Okay. Let's see how we can do that. You got it? What is
Yeah.
the objective? So what I can do is equal to, okay, because every formula starts with is equal to, it is equal to left, okay. Now, if you just open the bracket, you can see two things, right? The text, comma, number of characters. Now, the number of characters is like it's showing in the brackets, right?
Okay.
Can you see this? Like left and text
Yes.
and number of
Yes.
characters. Number of characters is not a mandatory field over here, okay? That means the number of characters is not a mandatory field. With whatever the brackets you are seeing here or braces you can see for number of characters, that indicates that this is not the mandatory field or mandatory argument in a function of left, okay? Left function.
Okay.
Now text. What text you want to put over here? This text, okay? ACM 111W, comma, number of characters. How many characters you want? Left side, 3 characters, right? That's what our objective,
Okay.
right? Okay, enter. So we got 3 characters from the left side. Okay,
Okay.
you got it.
Yeah.
Now, let's say you want, for example, 4 characters. You just make it 4. Okay. Let's say, as I
Mm-hmm.
said you, right, this is not a mandatory one, mandatory argument. I'll just remove this and say enter. What it gave? It gave nothing, right? It gave 0. It's defaultly taking 0. Okay,
Okay. If we don't put anything. Okay.
so it's not giving anything. I'll just say 1. It gave A, right? It gave left side A, right? I just gave 2. So just understand what are the different or various things you can do with this using this one, right? 3. Okay. Now let's say I'll just add one space over here. Okay. I'm just adding one space. Enter. Now you see I gave 3 over here. Our expectation is that like it should give ACM, right? And we don't know whether
Yeah.
the space is available or not. Normally, like if you see this data, you cannot find whether a space is available or not, right?
Okay.
But I gave a space over here. Okay. and it is calculating, it is taking the 3 is also considering the space as well, right? So this data is like whatever you are seeing this data, it is of 3 characters. It might look 2 characters, but it is of 3 characters. So how can we find that? It's equal to length. Let's see. It's of 3 characters. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you are able to understand what I said.
Yes, but with the space, one character was gone, right?
One
But
characters.
but I don't understand is like why it's still giving three characters over here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's say I
Mhm.
have used left and then text and 3. Okay, now
Mhm.
I have added space over here. Okay, space is also
Mhm.
considered as one character.
Oh, okay.
Now it is clear.
Yes.
Okay. So, let's say in this SKU number, in this SKU number, normally when you see it, it is of 8 digits, right? ACM triple one double double. It's of 8 digits, but I have added a space, extra space over here. So let's say whether our length function will consider the space or not. It should consider or not. Yeah, Manan.
No. No. If we don't put no,
Hello.
it should consider it zero, right?
Yeah, it should consider space. So normally we can expect the 8 is the answer, but we have added a space, it will give 9. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So the reason why I am showing you is that space is an important thing in real time scenarios we come across while using the text functions. So sometimes like all of these SKU numbers are in eight digits. One might be in 9 digits. So at that moment you have to come to this SKU number and you have to say Control H and
I have
find.
a question that do we really need space in real life too? Like, or what's the point of a space?
Yeah, in real time, what will happen is that data is not like accurate, or data might come up with a lot of glitches. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
space is one kind of glitch, like where like some user already have used this sheet. Okay, and
Okay.
unintentionally he put the space over here.
Okay.
It's not
So we
intentional.
can know by the characters, like if okay, okay, I got it.
So
Yeah.
let's say if you want to remove this space, okay, you can say just Control H and find space, replace with nothing. Okay, replace all. Yeah, it made almost every character replaced. Okay, so let's say Control H space find replace. Okay, it replaced only one character, only this one. Okay, so now let's come back. Like I want like part number. Okay, the middle one, 111. Okay, I want this one. Okay, let's see how I can extract that. Is equal to mid. Okay, the first supply ID we have used left. Now the for part number we are using mid. Okay, now mid has 3 arguments. Can you tell me what are those?
Come again, please.
Now
Okay, mid. Okay.
yeah, mid has 3 arguments. Can you tell me what are those?
Yes.
You can see that, right?
111.
Like mid has 3 arguments: text, the other one
Oh,
is start
number,
number, and number of
number,
characters.
number.
Yeah. So the left has only 2 arguments, right? The text and the number of characters. Now
Yes.
the mid has 3 arguments and all are mandatory. Now the left was optional. in the left function, number of characters was optional, but in the mid function, all three arguments are mandatory.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
So text means which text? This text, okay? A4. And what is the start number you want? You want the start number 1, okay? Comma, number of characters. How many characters you want? You want 3 characters, okay? Because let's say, for example, like start number should be 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? 4, because the part number is starting at 4th position. 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Okay.
So we have taken 4 here, and number of characters after 4. How many characters you want? From 4. From 4, how many characters you want? You want 3 characters. That is 4, 5, 6. These are the 3 characters we want. Okay.
Okay.
So first one is the text, from where we want to extract the exact mid part. That is starting from 4th position, and number of characters is 3. You got it?
Yeah.
Just enter. So we got triple one. Okay.
Okay.
Hope you are clear with this. The first one is left. Left has 2 arguments, text and number of characters, but this number of characters is not a mandatory argument. Okay.
Got it.
But in terms of mid, all 3 arguments are mandatory. Got it?
Yep.
Simple. Mid is nothing but you are extracting the data from the middle of the text. Okay. Now let's extract product code. Product code is like WW, right? After part number, the product code is WW. Now let's extract the product code. Okay, right. Now right has 2 arguments. One is text, and optional argument is number of characters. It's same like left. Okay, it's just we are saying right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So take this one, comma. From right, number of characters is 2. Okay.
Okay.
Just enter. Now what I'll do is that I'll just drag it. Okay. Drag it, and let's see what I can see. Now if you see here, this is of 10 digits, right? This SKU number is of 10 digits, right? Hello.
Yes, I'm listening. Yes, 10. Yes.
Yeah, this SKU number is of 10 digits, right?
Yes.
Now AST, the first part, supplier ID, AST looks fine. Okay. The next part
Yes.
is 205. We are saying 3 digits.
Okay. Yes.
Now what does this 09? 09 is missing over here.
Yes.
0995. Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me an idea that like if for example, let's take this over here. You want to extract the 0995 from this SKU number. What is that formula that you will write? Do you have any idea?
Right one.
Okay.
Right.
Comma.
Mm, 4.
Okay. Good. Yeah, we got it. Now let's say, for example, like every character is of 8 digits and only this one is 10 digits. Now my formula should be in such a way that if the length of the formula is if the length of the SKU number is 10 digits, it should give uh, it should take right as 4. Okay,
Yeah.
you got it? My what I'm saying? If the length
Yes.
of the SKU is 10 digits or 10 alphanumeric characters, the product code should be 4 digits. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's my rule. I have defined it. So how can we write a formula?
So we can do a 19 and 4
We can do that,
or
but let's say for example, I have few more cases here. A few more cases here, which are of 10 digits. Every time I cannot go and I cannot update the formula, right?
yes.
So I need something, right? Let's say
So we can do H, right? It we can do H19
mhm, let's try that.
and
We can do equal to right. You're saying right?
yes, H9
Okay. Comma.
4, I believe. I don't know. I'm a bit confused here because we need to change G, but we also need to change.
Yeah. So the let's go back here and we'll start the formula here. Okay.
Okay.
I'll use if. Okay.
Oh, so we use if here. Okay,
Length
yes.
of this is greater than 8. Okay. Then
Mm-hmm.
this else
4.
write text comma 4.
Yes, makes sense.
So let's say if it is greater than 8. If it is greater than 8. 28. Okay. What we did is here, we are using if condition. Okay.
Mhm.
First is logical test. If length of A3, this one is equal to 8, then take right A3 of 2 characters. Okay. If it is not following this rule, if it is not equal to this rule, then write of 4 characters. Okay. We got it, right?
Yeah, I got it. So we needed to use if formula here.
Yeah. Hope you are able to understand this, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Now let's see the purpose of find. Okay. Sorry. Now, what do you think? What is the purpose of function find?
Function
Find.
find.
Yeah.
So we need
Normally,
to find something, right?
yeah. Normally, like let's say for example, you have something like you what in general in English, what is the meaning of find? Yeah, Manan. What is the meaning of find in general?
Uh, to find something, to locate something we don't have.
Okay. So what is search?
It's search. I think it's kind of similar
Mhm.
in this matter because finding to find means to if something is there, but we
Mhm.
need to look for it, right?
Yeah.
And search in this matter is
Mhm. Okay. Let's see what is find first. Okay. Now let's say like I have something called
basically search is for to find something, same thing, which is missing,
A.
and find is something which is there, it's not missing, but
Okay. We'll see that how to do that. Okay.
okay.
So let's see, get back here. See equal to find. Okay. Now there are three arguments in the find function. Okay. First one is find text. Okay. Find text. Then within which text you want to find this text. Okay. And what should be the start number? Let's say I'll put A here. Okay. I'm trying to find A. Okay. Within this text. Okay. And my starting number is 1. It starts from P. Okay. Now
Okay.
enter. It says 2. Okay.
Okay.
2 is the right answer, right?
Yes.
Now let's say I want to just start it from 5, okay, not from 1. I'm just starting it from 5. So 5 is I, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From I, where do I find A? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that means at 10th position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th. At 10th position, I can find the second A, right? Confused? Okay, don't worry. Let's take one, okay?
Okay.
Don't get confused. Now let's start using search here. Okay.
Okay.
So like search, it is also like giving the same syntax. Find text, within text, start number. Okay. Let's say find text is A, comma, within this text, comma 1. Okay. It is also giving 2. Okay. It is also giving 2. Now the difference comes here. Okay. Let's say I'll just make it A, capital A. Okay.
Okay.
So it is case insensitive. Sensitive. Search is case insensitive. Okay. But uh, find is case sensitive. Okay. If I put capital A here, it just went to second A. Okay. It is at 10th position, but search did not went. Okay. You're able to
But
understand
A is not three characters there. Okay, last name, first name. Okay, got it. Yeah.
no, don't worry about this thing. It just consider like clear, no? Find and search. Okay.
Okay.
Just let's focus on what we want. Okay. So find is case sensitive. Search is not a case sensitive. Even it is
Okay.
finding, we have given an input of small a, it is finding, like it is giving the position of capital A. You are able to get that?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Giving 2, it is giving 10. Okay. You are able to
Okay.
get this, or like, can I explain one more time?
Explain one more time.
Yeah, sure. So the basic difference between find and search is both are functions. Okay. Both have
Okay.
same syntax. Okay. The
Okay.
only difference is find. In find, if you can see, I have given an input to find small a. Okay.
Okay.
So as it is case sensitive, it will only find small a. Okay.
Okay.
But whereas coming to search, I have given a small a. It is not case insensitive. It can even find
Yeah.
capital A as well in, like when we search with small a. Okay.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
So it is clear. The difference between search and find is clear, right?
Yes.
So that's what I'm trying to explain. We will like we will, so we have seen the difference between find and search. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's get back and try to understand what is this substring. Okay. Now it's a substring. String is not available in Excel. But anyhow, uh, remove this. Okay. It's available in SQL. Anyhow, I'll give you a brief. It's almost work similar to mid function.
Okay.
And with this, one more function. Okay. Let's go with trim. Okay. Okay. Now, basically, what does does? Okay. Let's say, like, uh, it is saying remove all spaces from a text string, except for single spaces between words. Okay. Now, what does
Mm-hmm.
this means? This means that whenever there is a, let's say Patrick Marlew is there, okay, the name. If the space exists before Patrick or after Marlew, okay, that space will be removed by this function. Let's show you an example. Okay. It let's introduce something like space here and also space here. I have introduced two spaces, okay? I have introduced two spaces, and with the trim function, it has removed the two spaces before P and after U. Okay,
Okay.
remove the two spaces. Now let's understand how I am saying that the spaces are being removed with use of trim. Okay, this step. It should be 15. Okay, you see the difference between two spaces. Now this is 17 characters. 17. The length of this string is 17. Okay. Now the length of this string is 15. Okay. So the trim removes the spaces before like before the string and after the string, but not between the string.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so that's the difference. And uh, in this example, okay, here, this example, okay, let's leave that. So that will deviate the thing more. So we have done with trim. Now we will see lower, upper, and proper. Okay. Okay. Sorry. With the words itself, you are able to find out, right, what exactly they do. So simple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now lower. Okay. So the lower, like, is equal to lower. Okay. Converts all letters in a string to a lowercase. Okay. Now P A R in uppercase, right? And M is in uppercase. But if we are in a need that every character in this string should be lowercase, we can use the lower function. It gave that. Now the upper, it's almost the reverse of lower, right? It will convert all the lower strings to uppercase. You want it,
Yeah.
right? Now let's go. What do you think? What is the proper is? What is proper is?
Operates means which does it properly.
Yeah, that means that first word is capital and then
The rest
other
is,
words
yeah.
are lowercase, right?
Yes.
Proper. Let's take this. Okay, it does.
Yep.
Now, now you might think, when do I use all these things, right? Definitely,
Mm-hmm.
you might need all these things in scenarios when you want to upload some data which you want it to be perfect. For example, lowercase. Now there is a comment. Okay, let's say there is a comment
Mm-hmm.
like some customer service person has entered that, let's say, called customer and spoken uh, with him on quality. So as he's on, the agent is on like something like, he's on, so he's so fast. He typed the text in such a way that it's completely messy. It's something like, it's going like, just like, somewhere it is uppercase, somewhere it is overall a lot of uppercases. It's not like in a form that it
The
makes
proper form, yeah.
sense, right. So in this case you can use lowercase. Now let's say, for example, if the names are not in proper format, PA, both are in upper form, like upper, or capital letters, right? This is not the right format. In this case, you can use proper, right? Sometimes we also need the names only in upper format. In some databases, we upload those things as well. Like whatever the text columns we have, we want those to be in upper cases. There we can use upper. Uh, okay, sorry. So simple, right? So simple functions, right?
Yes. It's simple.
The concatenate, okay? Now, the use of concatenate is that, let's say, for example, you have first name and last name, and you want to just, uh, you know, make both of these combined separated by space, okay? I'll show you two ways how we can use the concatenate. First one is that uh, using the function concat. Okay. Okay. Let's use this concatenate. Now, if you see the concatenate function, text one, text two. Okay. Now we just gonna take first name, comma. Then we're gonna insert space. Okay. Within double inverted quotes, I'm just putting the space, comma. Then Gonzalez. Okay. Enter. Joe Gonzalez. Now let's see what is the use of concat. Okay, text one, Gail, comma. It is also giving the same thing, right? Concatenate has given the same thing. Concat has given the same thing. Now again there is a one more method. Okay, how to concat it. This is a direct method. Cheryl ampersand double inverted quote space ampersand then Gail. Okay. Now I have shown you three methods. First one is concatenate, second one is concat, and third one is direct formula. Now I'll explain you the third one. Okay. Is equal to C6. This one, okay, Cheryl. Ampersand serves as a joiner, okay? Ampersand serves as joiner. Now to join two cells, C6 and B6, the ampersands are required. Okay. Now let's say
Okay.
I just want to join C6 and B6 only. Then, okay, you got it. Cheryl Kane is joined with ampersand, right? But I want the space here. Okay, I want the space. So that's where I put the double inverted quotes and space. It gave a space between Cheryl and Kane. Now, in this concatenate scenario, I use C4 as a first text, okay, then comma. My second text is space. Because I just want to separate the first name and last name, I have to put the space. Then the last name. Okay, three things come in here. So we have concatenated the three things: first name, space, and then last name. Same thing goes with the concat. Now, in your exercise, you will find what is the difference between concatenate and concat. Okay.
Okay.
So this is a small exercise for you. Now, like we will also look one more thing over here, text to columns. Okay. Text to columns. So let's see what is this text to columns. Now I have this data. Okay. I just copied it. Let's say I just copied it and pasted here as a values. Okay.
Okay.
Now I just want to separate the first name and last name. Okay. In this,
Mhm.
I just want to separate the first name and last name. What I'll do is that I'll go to data. Okay. You see here text to columns.
Yes.
So I'll just take text to columns. Then delimited. Okay. I'm putting the delimited, not the fixed. Okay. So delimited is the one option. Characters such as commas or tabs separate each field. Here it is space. Okay. This is separated by space. Then go to next. Now take the space. Okay. As these are separated by space, I am taking the space. Now, if it can be comma also, first name and last name can also be separated by comma, semicolon, and tab, or other fields like there are chances that like first name and last name are separated by at the rate, or let's say if there is an email address will have surely at the rate, right? So you want to extract only the part before at the rate. So you can use this method. You can use the text to column method to get the username. Sometimes the like in our email address before at the rate whatever the text contains, it is considered as user ID in lot of organizations. Okay, you are able to get that what I'm trying to say.
Um, mm, can you
Okay.
repeat it again? Yeah, because at I didn't get that.
Okay. I'll just let's try to understand this first. Again, that will give you a confusion. So just space. Now what we are doing is that wherever there is a space, okay, Howard space Smith, Joe Smith,
Mhm.
Gail Smith space Scott. So wherever there is a space, we are just delimiting that and separating both the data. Like Howard will separate from Smith and come into separate columns. Okay, that's what our objective
Mhm.
is. So that's what we are fulfilling. In case like between Howard and Smith, let's say there is at the rate. You will not use space, you will use others at the rate, okay? To separate
Okay.
of these things. Now it is clear, I hope.
Yes.
Now let's go and use the space, say next, and then say finish. Okay. I got first name and last name, right? Right?
Yes.
So this is nothing but text. Okay. So that's it from my end today. So like we have learned a lot of things today, almost like 12 items we have learned. And it is, like how you use, how you think on all of these things is the most important thing. And whenever you face any kind of scenario, and whenever you have to use any sort of these functions, how do you apply that is the most important thing.
Okay.
Yeah.